From a truck carrying flammable fuel, ignoring the traffic lights in Doha, to train crashes or in tunnels, roads have been witness to a multitude of incredible moments that make you can't forget when watching. Now, let's go and tell me your thoughts about incredible road moments in the comment section. Chaos erupted as a tanker truck, brimming with a volatile cargo of fuel, gasoline and diesel, detonated on the BR-386 in Estrella, within Brazil's Taquari Valley region. The explosion unfurled on the bridge spanning over Arroio Boa Vista, shattering the peace here. Big flames dancing amidst the wreckage, engulfing the surroundings in a fiery inferno that painted the skies with an ominous hue. In the heart of the Irkutsk region, a terrifying accident ignited a massive inferno along the road after a truck overtook recklessly. Other trucks tangled in that frenzied collision. The air crackled with tension as the fire voraciously engulfed the scene. Lesson: only pass another vehicle after carefully observing and receiving signals from the vehicle in front. Oh my God, the truck lost its brakes and was unable to stop on its own before causing the collision. Thankfully, nobody ended up injured. On July 24, 2023, in Michigan, a driver drove recklessly, crossing the median and briefly drove into oncoming traffic before crossing the median again and striking a power pole. Unbelievable.
Bad signal for Marion. Kilo 69.
Please obey the speed on all roads, guys. Don't drink and drive. The footage shows a concrete mixer speeding under the concrete beam and hitting it. The driver must be responsible for this carelessness. Anyway, luckily no one was injured. A 3.5-ton truck carrying cans of combustible paint thinner exploded on the Central Inland Expressway near the city of Changwon after blooming into a wall. It set 11 other vehicles on fire, but unfortunately, no one died. A soil-overloaded truck lost control while going through a curve. Soil poured all over the road, causing the road to be blocked for half a day in Guatemala. Oh no, is this the first turn in this cement truck driver's life? Collision of semi-trailer trucks on a motorway in Peru. A truck with a blowout was waiting to get to the shoulder. Suddenly, another vehicle collided from behind. Oh my God. Is paying attention no longer a requirement for driving any longer? Then a fire blew, compounding the chaos. The collision intensified the danger for those involved amidst the crowded road. Pay attention to the traffic situation, drivers. We're strong advocates for making moments a two-way exchange, not just a monologue. So get involved, express your views, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected. Unbelievable, how could this happen? This happened in Qatar. Obey speed limits, wear seatbelts, and avoid reckless driving. The truck carrying flammable fuel ignored the traffic lights, and the tragic result was a huge fire at an intersection in Doha. Never jump red lights. This passenger car is too long for the driver to calculate when trying to cross the tracks. Fortunately, the passengers were able to escape safely. Remember, a few minutes of impatience aren't worth risking your life or the safety of others. Trains can appear suddenly, and their speed makes it nearly impossible to stop in time. Always wait for the signal to safely cross the tracks and never underestimate the potential danger, because safety should never be compromised for convenience. The moment a huge accident took place in the Katara tunnel on the Lusail Expressway. The underpass was shut for several hours, causing huge delays on Doha's roads. As you know, accidents in tunnels amplify chaos, combining confined spaces with high danger. Tunnel accidents demand swift and precise action, where every decision impacts the safety of those trapped within its walls. Be safe out there, folks. A semi-truck got high-centered on railroad tracks right before Amtrak was due to come through. You can see a car transporter gets transported into the sky. Oh my God. Video shows the moment high winds caused a truck container to fall off a bridge in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, hitting a police cruiser.
Oh! Oh!
Thank God the officer inside the cruiser wasn't injured. In Wellesley, Massachusetts, a woman was drunk when she was involved in an accident in a supermarket parking lot. She then sped away from the scene only to hit another vehicle. So sad. Remember to never drink and drive. Be responsible for your own behavior. A train careened into a water truck in Philadelphia 5 years ago. Thank God no one was hurt. A train with approximately 95 cars derailed in Iron County Thursday night due to floodwaters in the Iron County. The deluge had rendered the tracks treacherous, causing the behemoth train to derail. The sheer magnitude of the disaster showed collisions between nature's fury and industrial might. A serious accident in Lecani, Romania, is invaded by amateur truck drivers when coming to a roundabout. Be careful, particularly in intricate areas like roundabouts where precision reigns supreme. A vigilant driver narrowly averted disaster as a moving truck toppled on its side in Shaanxi, China, on June 20th. Footage captured the dramatic moment as the motorist approached the lorry, adorned with a sizable red shipping container. Reacting swiftly, the driver narrowly escaped a potential collision. On a Saturday morning, October 21, 2023, a fuel tanker collision on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in Montgomery County led to a substantial blaze involving at least one additional vehicle. The resulting inferno prompted the closure of northbound lanes as authorities swiftly responded to the alarming incident, ensuring the safety of those involved and containing the ensuing chaos. In the heart of Chisinau, an unexpected clash between a tank truck and a VW Caddy unfolded. The VW driver, in a series of ill-fated decisions, sped swiftly in lane 1, ultimately meeting the tanker truck with a forceful impact. Be careful on the roads and pay attention to the traffic situation. A speeding car rammed into a fire brigade truck. Luckily, no one was hurt. In Surat Thani Province, Thailand, a truck had an overloaded custom cage on its back and was traveling in Surat Thani Province on March 3rd. Initially driving at a regular speed alongside other cars, a loud explosion was heard, followed by a cloud of dust erupting behind the truck. Despite the driver's attempts to brake, the truck spun out of control and flipped onto the roadside. On the A4 motorway, a driver in an Opel Insignia attempted a U-turn just before a toll booth, colliding with a Renault Megane. The impact pushed the author's car into the opposite lane, narrowly avoiding a head-on collision with an oncoming vehicle. Thankfully, all involved escaped without injuries. We believe that moments shouldn't be a one-way conversation, but a dialogue with you. Join in, share your thoughts and subscribe to our channel. Perhaps this was the first time they passed this road, so they didn't know how deep it was and tried to overcome it. And here are the consequences. They finally had to ask for help from a rescue vehicle. God must have come to personally protect this driver as he crossed the track safely, even though the car's body was crushed by the train. Unedited footage captures the instant when an object within a dump truck collided with a pedestrian bridge spanning Highway 62, leading to the closure of the westbound lanes in Edina, spanning from I-35 West to Highway 100. The absence of clear reflective signage at this roundabout raises concerns about its role in the accident. Adequate marking and signage are crucial to prevent confusion and accidents. The risks of improper trailer attachment, as many individuals lack the knowledge of how to hitch a trailer correctly, leading to dangerous situations like this one. Everyone, be patient. Trains can be deceptive in their speed and distance. Wait for a train to completely pass before proceeding, even if it seems far away. A jolting collision unfolded as a freight train careened off its tracks, shrouding the area in chaos in the heart of New Iberia on Highway 182. Always be vigilant, and caution is imperative when crossing paths with these colossal machines. The dashcam footage reveals an immensely distracted driver whose inattention led her to plow into the rear of a stationary white 2016 Ford Focus SE Sport, sparking a chain reaction of collisions on the highway. Our lesson: always stay focused on the road ahead. A mixed-loaded unit train derailed off the Union Pacific tracks in Rock Springs, Wyoming, igniting a colossal fire visible from the nearby highway.
Oh my gosh. Holy cannoli. It's burning all the way up into the sky.
Don't be distracted by anything when driving.
Ух ты! Ой, идиот!
Ой, мы сейчас попадем, ну-ка. Не-не-не-не.
Being 1 second late doesn't make you a winner, but it can ruin your life. Be patient. So lucky the tire didn't hurt anyone. That's a lesson for checking tires carefully before driving. The better we learn lane discipline, the better we can avoid highway accidents. A truck lost control, causing a collision with a truck in the same direction on the Moscow Ring Road.
Чё такое-то, ёб твою мать, блядь?
Вот этот самосвал, видишь, резко стал разворачиваться из-за аварии.
You should obey speed limits, wear seatbelts, and avoid reckless driving. These controlled simulations conducted in Switzerland show us how terrifying a car crash would be at 200 kilometers per hour. So, obey speed law strictly. Your safety comes first. Loss of concentration behind the wheel is an unfortunate cause of many accidents. Never text or live stream when driving. A dump truck with its bed raised collided with an overhead sign, creating chaos. The impact between the elevated dump truck and the sign resulted in significant damage and posed a severe safety hazard. Roads and cars were damaged as Typhoon Haikui made landfall in Taiwan. A motorcyclist overtaking a truck on a blind curve forces the auto driver to ditch the car. Near Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, a driver spotted flames behind their rear tires and pulled over. As they approached, a small but intense fire had ignited under the vehicle. The driver, filled with urgency and fear, swiftly took action to control the blaze, preventing potential disaster. This incident serves as a reminder of how sudden challenges on the road require quick thinking and preparedness. While driving his normal route in Holland, the bus driver saw smoke in his side mirror. He notified the bus company and pulled over, parking the bus at the closest spot he deemed safe for disembarkation. The driver and passengers evacuated the bus. The fire progressed from the engine compartment, engulfing the bus's exterior and interior. A crash at the end of I-69 highway in June. A skip lorry collided with a railway bridge in Cheltenham, UK. Footage from the scene shows the truck wedged under the railway bridge with the cab suspended off the ground. The car spontaneously caught fire on the road, leaving the car owner stunned and barely able to escape. This is the consequence of a collision of two cars in Poland. The impact was very strong. The cars were seriously damaged. One of the cars ended up on the road. The other one landed on a lamppost, devastating the pole into two parts. The Lowry Tunnel in Minnesota, USA became the site of a dramatic event in September 2021 as a semi-truck lost control and jumped to the side of the road as soon as you exit the tunnel. Russia's 3,150-meter-long in-city tunnel spanning a river holds the title for Europe's longest. Unfortunately, water leaks in certain sections, exacerbating issues when temperatures plummet to -38 degrees. The roads freezing during the harsh 2006 winter created the attached video with incredible crash moments. A tanker collided head-on with a truck, causing a huge fire on Rumini Highway. Learn to leave distance and not wait until the last minute to begin using your brakes. A semi-truck smashed into several cars in Tulle on November 3rd, 2023. Back-to-back car crashes at Lowry Tunnel. It's essential to recognize that dangerous stunts on the road can pose serious risks and should never be emulated. A crashed semi-truck crashed and caught a car dealership building to catch fire in Tulle last month. The great damage was a total of 33 cars involved in the collision. Luckily, no one was hurt.
10 for the advantage.
Twilla Charlie 2. If we have anybody that can stop southbound traffic.
Semi-truck crashes into median cable barrier in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, 2021. The collision happened on Friday morning in the eastbound lanes of the Red Mountain Freeway near Mill Avenue last month. Car hit by a cow in Riverdale crash. They dumped onto the highway from the I-84 bridge above when a semi-truck hauling cattle tipped. In a Massachusetts incident, dashcam footage recorded a collision involving an ambulance attempting a left turn across traffic. No occupants were in the ambulance, luckily. In adverse weather conditions as snow, increase your following distance and be even more cautious when changing lanes. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment number 1 so we can make more videos. Thanks very much. Now, continue. A train carrying potash derails near Hope, BC. Thank God no one was hurt. On a Polish highway, a tense moment unfolds on dashcam footage as a rogue tire hurtles onto the road, triggering a car to collide directly with it. Unbelievable. So sad that you can drive as carefully as possible and still get in an accident because of idiots like this. Oh no, he really needs help from God. Hope he was safe. Be definitive when crossing the road. If not, it's difficult for other drivers to understand your intentions and easily cause a collision. Is it worth risking your life and others who you're going after? Never tailgate, folks. You deserve a better day. Golly gee. Glad he's okay. Hope he has good insurance. You know, trucks have longer stopping distances and require more space to maneuver. Give trucks extra space and avoid abrupt maneuvers in their path. People need to be more aware when driving. The lesson of patience is always exact on roads. Impatient drivers don't always have this luck. Please respect others. Please adhere to safety protocols while driving everywhere. A woman and her steering wheel. Was she trying to reach high goals? This skillful driver must be very experienced. Respect him. That's how he conquered the Russia northern region. It's essential to recognize that dangerous stunts on the road can pose serious risks and should never be emulated. Safe driving practices, adherence to traffic rules and respect for the safety of others are paramount for all drivers. Rear-view mirrors help you drive safer and smarter. Don't forget to use it, especially when turning. Oh my, stay out there everyone. Pay attention to give way and respect other vehicles. It was traffic culture. This is the horrifying moment a private jet flying from a luxury holiday island crashed in Langkawi and exploded in a huge fireball on a busy Malaysian road. Shocking video of the crash showed how the plane immediately erupted into flames as it smashed into the concrete, while a clip of the aftermath saw the wreckage billowing black smoke after it veered off the road and onto the nearby grass verge. Hope everyone's okay. This is the shocking moment an overtaking lorry loses control and flips onto its side, smashing into a pickup truck and landing on the grass verge at the side of the highway. The car may have had brake failure. Debris from the collision skidded along the road while a cloud of dust rose up from the crash. Always check gear before commencing work. It's not known exactly what caused this DHL truck to crash into the back of the truck ahead of it. A Range Rover car is performing a circus on the highway. Luckily, it didn't harm other vehicles and no one was injured. Like a lot of Tesla drivers, they're becoming reliant on the automated systems, and that is probably the main cause of this unfortunate collision. Hopefully, drivers will be more careful with automatic systems on the road. A truck driver caused a double crash after allegedly reaching down to pick up items from the center console. The vehicle shunted the lorry in front, then swerved across 3 lanes of the motorway in Sukhothai, northeastern Thailand on May 17, 2020. Luckily, nobody was injured. We believe that moments shouldn't be a one-way conversation, but a dialogue with you. Join in, share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel. A bungling supercar driver plunged his Lamborghini Aventador into a dirty canal. He skidded off the road and landed in the water in Pathum Thani, central Thailand. Footage shows how he managed to swim to the shore and clamber up the bank while the supercar's engine was still turning over in the canal. Praise God, he was safe. In Doral, Florida, a viral video captured the plight of a large truck trying to make a turn, with a safety bollard trapped beneath its container, hindering its back wheels. After multiple attempts to free itself, the driver had no choice but to move forward, resulting in a dramatic loss of the truck's rear 4 wheels. Oh my God. Be careful on the roads and pay attention to the traffic situation. Remember, people, safe driving comes first. A hair-raising moment along South Lusail Expressway in Manila, the Philippines, as a truck wobbles from side to side after losing control on a motorway. Luckily, the driver managed to steer into the bend and bring his truck back under control before stopping next to the hard shoulder to take a breather. A pedestrian zebra crossing and the Suzuki spinning 180 degrees. Let's cross the road slowly enough so the driver can observe well and avoid you. The stark difference in size and weight between car and train often causes devastating consequences. To mitigate these incidents, proper safety precautions, such as obeying warning signals and looking out for approaching trains, are essential for both drivers and railway operators. Tailgater gets brake checked and then crashes. Tailgating is definitely not allowed, can lead to road rages, and it's illegal. These roads are a good test of your driving. Can you drive or want to try one time? adjust your driving to suit snowy roads. He's a great driver. Best skills. A dangerous overtaking on the Rimataka Hill. Thank God the red car was safe. Anyway, do not emulate. A Kamaz fell into a cliff without a handbrake in Novorossiysk. Luckily, the driver later escaped. Transportation of crawler crane RDK-25, 60 tons. Such a great crane. Don't be too hasty. Leave enough distance from the tracks when waiting for the train to ensure your own safety. Brake checking or deliberately slamming on your brakes to force the vehicle behind you to brake suddenly is dangerous. Don't let frustration or anger push you to engage in dangerous actions on the road. Mountain wireless, reckless, aggressive moron driving trying to cut off a tractor-trailer truck. Is it really worth ruining your whole life just to get back at a driver you don't like? Hope they're okay. Rollover crash shuts down lanes on I-495 on January 6th. He's a gravel artist on the road. Do you like this? So impressive. A semi-truck going downhill with smoking brakes in Colorado on I-70 by Golden, Colorado. Do you know that the crashing waves near Pismo Beach in Oceano, California wreaked havoc on millions of dollars worth of off-road vehicles and beyond? Intense footage is captured of a storm sweeping through Hanoi, capital in Vietnam, causing trees to fall over and knocking vehicles to the ground. A big rig crashes into back of truck stopping on Interstate I-95. Never take your mind off the road. It's important to be safe. Part of Route 3 in Billerica is closed in both directions, which caused traffic to be backed up for miles throughout the day after a tanker crash spilled fuel onto the route.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.